Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that this video finds you well wherever you are. Happy New Year. I hope we have started well and we continue to pray and wish you a year full of God's love and blessings. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya has remained a beehive of high octane politics. We ended it on a very high political note and we have begun even on a higher political mood, and we can only promise you fireworks as we move on. We begin by looking at what happened in Bungoma, the backyard or the bedroom of the current Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, and his brother. I hear some people call him the incoming governor, Tim Wanyonyi. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Tim Wanyonyi and Moses Wetangula had lost their brother, and the burial was taking place today. We also join other Kenyans in sending our condolences. May the Lord rest his soul in peace. You know that the Speaker of the National Assembly heads the legislative arm of the government, and so dignitaries were going to be there, including the president himself, William Samoei Ruto. So you can almost imagine high stakes that were pending in that funeral. And fire broke loose. Before we look at what exactly happened, I want to paint for you a picture, because this burial was happening against the backdrop of three key political events that had taken place. Number one, there has been the battle for Luhya kingship, supremacy battle. George Natembeya, who is the Nzoia governor, has become the new kid on the block, and he has been criticizing the other leaders that have been there before. That is the Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula, who is the Speaker of the National Assembly. Natembeya has been saying that these leaders have been practicing politics of selfishness. As long as their stomachs are full, as long as their relatives have been given some little key positions, they do not speak and fight for the rights of other the Luhya nation. He has been saying no. He's been rallying people to say no to Wetangula and to Musalia Mudavadi. They were going to meet there. More so, the battle for Bungoma politics. Moses Wetangula has emerged over the years as the Bungoma Kingping, and George Natembeya wants to ousted him from that seat. So that is one thing. Number two, Natembeya has been preaching the politics of unity in Western. He's saying that other leaders have been championing for divide and rule politics so that lawyers don't speak in unity. And he says that has cost them many positions, because once they are divided, they do not speak. Even when they are called for at the negotiating table, each and every leader speaks his own voice, and therefore their numbers don't count. And this unity call has not resonated well with the Ruto and this camp. Remember, this is the reason why they say the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua was impeached. So that has also been there, and they were going to meet with Natembeya Mundu Humundo. Number three, William Ruto was going to be there, and there has been pressure to stop abductions. So what happened? Other leaders had been defending, the leaders who were there who spoke earlier, defended William Ruto, saying that there are no abductions. These are choreographed to tarnish the name of William Ruto and his government. In other words, as I always say, there wasn't any leader to stand and tell William Ruto the truth, to tell him, King, you're naked. As usual, they were there to hero worship, praising him. Wetangula, in his very abrasive nature, was the only person who looked at William Ruto and told him, Mr. President, there are abductions. You should not punish your critics. As a governor, I'm also being criticized every day, but I never abduct them. And he told the president face to face. This did not augur well with the allies of the president. And when Kimani Ichungwa had his time to speak, he attacked Natembeya. And I want you to listen to the tone of Natembeya and the tone of Kimani Ichungwa, because this had been planned. They wanted to roast Natembeya. Of course, Moses Wetangula had the advantage because that was his home. People came to mourn with him. Ladies and gentlemen, before we watch this video, allow me to request you to subscribe to our channel, like the video, share the video, and share with us your comments on the comment section. Kindly have a look and tell me what's wrong with Kimani Ichungwa.
Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Mheshimiwa Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Prime Cabinet Secretary Mheshimiwa Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi, Speaker wa National Assembly Mheshimiwa Wetangula, magavana wenzangu ambao wako hapa,
yes, hello, this is our mother's funeral. If you came to mourn with us, we don't want that unnecessary and unfriendly noise. Wewe.
Itifaki sote zikihifadhiwa, mimi nimekuja hapa kwa sababu hata kwa hii familia mimi niko na marafiki. Mzee wa boma hii Mheshimiwa Mzee Dominic, mimi huongea na yeye. Hata wakati mama alikufa, wala ambao mnapiga kelele, kabla mama afe, mimi niliongea na mzee, hata nikamtubia fedha akaenda hospitali. I gave him money. Niko na ndugu zangu katika hii familia, kina Fred, kina Tim ambaye ni marafiki zangu. Ile mambo ambayo tumekuwa tunapiga siasa is not personal. It's not personal. Na mimi nimekuja hapa kwa sababu speaker amempoteza mama. Na kifo inaweza kumpata mtu yeyote yule. Hatuwezi kuwa na mipaka kwa sababu ati ya siasa mtu anaomboleza alafu nakaa kando. Na yule ambaye anakuja kupiga kelele hapa, I think you have got better use for your mouth. Please. Your Excellency, I've seen some of my brothers come here to make requests to you. And yet in government, itakuwaje kwamba tunangojea kwa matanga ndio tunaomba rais kitu hiki, and when it's not there you tell us you're in government. Mko na forum ya kuambia rais hayo maneno. Jambo la mwisho, Your Excellency, and I say this is a very heavy heart, for a leader to stand here and tell you kwamba people are abducting themselves and they're killing themselves. I think it's unfortunate. It's not for these hallowed grounds. Our children are getting lost, they're being abducted, wengine wanauawa. That's the position. We should not cover up the basic truth. Hata rais mwenyewe amesema kwamba utasimamisha hii maneno. Tunataka mambo ya abduction nifanye nini? Ikwisha tu. Because this Kenya is enough for us. Watoto wanatukana watu kwa mitandao. Hata mimi nikifungua my WhatsApp, my groups ambazo niko pale, for every 2 comments, every 10 comments, 8 of them ni matusi. Wanatukana vibaya sana. That one needs to change. But if it can't change, people should not be killed because of that. Ama kuwa abducted because of that. Hapana. It's what is not.
Siambiane. Sababu siasa mnazofanya, Governor Natembea, ni kuambie leo mchana dhahiri, siasa mnazofanya za kugawa watu kwa misingi ya ukabila, mambo ya uchochezi, hizo siasa zimekoma na hautafaulu nazo. Yule aliyekuwa kiongozi wako wa siasa za ukabila, aliyekuwa naibu wa rais, huyo ndiye mwenye kupanga mambo ya abductions ili awekelee huyu William Ruto. Tunawajua, tunawaona mchana, tutawatangaza mchana hadharani. Na usifikirie unaweza kutuuzia uoga hapa sisi. Wakati muliua watu mukaweka River Yala, you are the regional commissioner in charge of abductions and murdering Kenyans. Wewe mwenyewe, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. And I say again, shame on you, Governor. You cannot claim abductions when you are the key abductor and murderer of Kenyans under the previous regime. Na mzee Atwoli ananiambia alikupea pesa ukuwe governor. Wewe ndio ulifurusha watu Mau, ukiua mafamilia. Tunakujua, wachana na sisi bana. Kwa haya mengi, poleni sana. Mnisamehe kidogo sababu saa ingine huko kwetu tunasemaga mshale ya usiku hurudishwa usiku. Ukileta siasa kwa hafla ya mazishi, tutakujibu hapa hapa. Kwenda katafute huyo mtu tulifurusha, mfanye siasa ya kugawa watu, siasa ya uchochezi, lakini mtafute nchi nyingine. Not this country. We are together as one people, one nation, under one flag, under one president, one speaker, and we are all united as the people of Kenya. We will not allow you to divide the people along ethnicity, on incitement, because you think ati wewe ni governor unakuja kujipiga governor kitu gani? Achana na sisi wewe. Akome asikome. Akome asikome. Wachochezi wakome wasikome. Wakome wasikome. Wamuache Ruto wasimuache. Na uheshimu huyu speaker wewe governor. Nimekuona mara mingi ati kila mazishi unaenda kutukana Wetangula. And you have no shame to even stand here and claim, oh, I have friends in this family. Fred is my friend. Tim Wanyonyi is my friend. If Tim Wanyonyi is your friend, Speaker Wetangula is a brother to Tim Wanyonyi. If Fred is your friend, Speaker Wetangula is a brother. Please respect people and we will respect you back.
Ladies and gentlemen, I really don't need to add more on this. I only want to say this. If we are going to have this kind of leaders who will always be telling the president that things are good, we will not make any progress. Kimani Ichungwa is telling people that there are no abductions. And I don't understand why he was attacking Natembeya, because Natembeya, he's accusing Natembeya of practicing divide and rule. I've never seen Wetangula fighting for divide and rule politics. Natembeya has been saying that Luhyas must unite. There's nothing wrong with the unity of a particular region, then people unite as a country. What angered Kimani Ichungwa is the fact that Natembeya faced William Ruto and told him there are abductions. I do not know whether Natembeya is part and parcel of the abductions were taking place during Uhuru regime. But if at all is one, the law should take its course. I remember when Rigathi Gachagua was being impeached. It was Kimani Ichungwa who led his brigade and was saying that you cannot mix issues that are bedeviling William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. The issue at hand then was Rigathi was corrupt, Rigathi was tribal, Rigathi was playing shareholding politics. And they were telling Kenyans that let us deal with Kimani with Rigathi Gachagua. If someone will bring any case against William Ruto, they will look at it. So when William Ruto is being confronted about abductions, let us look at William Ruto, who is the president of the Republic of Kenya. If we go back just because we want to shield William Ruto, then we are wrong. If we go back because we want justice to be upheld, then it's okay. But we cannot be protecting William Ruto by saying because Natembeya was part and parcel of the abduction, so it is right for William Ruto to be in charge. He's the commander-in-chief of the abductions. We've had cases of people like Kimani Ichungwa saying someone wanted to kill Wafula Chebukati. To date, they promised they will form a commission of inquiry or something. Nothing has happened. Anytime William Ruto is confronted with some human rights issues, then they have to look for someone to blame. They are now saying there are no abductions. At the same time, they are saying abductions are being masterminded by the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. They have to look for someone. Whenever there was a problem in the country, they used to point accusing fingers to Raila Amolo Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta. Now both of them are in government. Rigathi Gachagua is the easiest man to target. Let me tell you, this is not going to help Wetangula, because for Luhya supremacy battle, Kimani Ichungwa will not be there. Luhyas will decide who they want to follow. Just like in Mount Kenya, Kimani Ichungwa made a lot of noise, but Mount Kenya has decided to rally behind Rigathi Gachagua against the chagrin of Kimani Ichungwa. No matter what amount of noise Kimani Ichungwa is going to make in Western, he does not come from that place. They will decide who they want to follow. If it is Moses Wetangula, if it is Mudavadi, if it is Atwoli, if it is George Natembeya, that will be the person. This noise will not help. So, ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto himself said there are abductions and the government is going to stop it. People like Kimani Ichungwa should not now tell us anything else. Well, in Homa Bay, the president said he will stop the abductions, but parents must also do their part. We must tell the president the truth. I personally believe that your friend must tell you when you are headed, you are almost falling into a pit, rather than telling you later that I saw you going towards that pit, but I was afraid of telling you because you are my friend. Your friend must not be afraid of telling you the truth. And those people who are telling William Ruto lies or praising him when things are going bad are never his friends. The truth of the matter is there are abductions, and William Ruto has given us the reason why there are abductions. According to him, parents are not playing their part. They have left their children to insult him on social media, and that is why there are abductions. Let me tell you, even if the youths are insulting the president, which I do not support insulting any other person, we should be looking at the root cause why they behave in a manner suggesting that they lack respect to the office of the presidency. Let us look at the root cause why. Your gaze is as good as mine. Number two, whenever we have offenders of the law, we have mechanisms to deal with that. That is why we have the courts paid and maintained by taxpayers' money to interpret the law. If someone calls you Kasongo, if someone makes a photo of you in a coffin, have they breached the law? How should we deal with them? Is it reasonable? Let us follow the correct channel rather than abducting our people. The main cause here is abductions. They are not allowed in the constitution. Arrest people in broad daylight, take them to court, let the law take its course. Otherwise, we are promoting the country to head into a banana republic. The fireworks that happened at Moses Wetangula's father's burial is something that the families who are mourning should not witness. But I know it was planned, and that's why we had people making a lot of noise. The battle line has been drawn, and it will not end there. Luhyas, and especially those from Bungoma, the Buhusu, will decide who they want to follow. Again, your gaze is as good as mine.